I am calm and focused when trading. I understand that trading is a game of probabilities. I allow my trades to play or free of interference. Money flows to me easily and frequently from multiple sources on a continuous basis. I trust myself. All good things come to me. I deserve abundance. I am a disciplined trader. I always stick to my trading rules and my trading plan. I see the market clearly and actively, free of bias. I am surrounded by money. Abundance is my birthright. Wealth comes to me from many different sources. I allow the universe to bless me with abundance now. I trust that I will create abundance. I am magnetic to money, and it is magnetic to me. I move from poverty thinking to abundance thinking. I am becoming more and more prosperous every day.
All right. Great grand rising to the royal family, Unc and Ma'at. If you guys can hear me loud and clear, please drop a 111 in the chat. If you guys can hear me loud and clear, please drop a 111 in the chat. Let me know. Hey, Haley Hale, what's going on? I see you. I see you. I see you guys over there, all my students over here on Zoom. I see you guys. Remember to jump on over to YouTube, guys. I just posted a link in the chat. All right, jump on over to YouTube. All right, great grand rising to each and every single one of you. I am your host, MarC with a C Blake, your humble servant trader here on Profits Before Sunrise, where we take only the highest probability trade ideas, executing them with discipline, patience, and consistency. If you're joining us for the very first time on YouTube, I want to say welcome. Remember, this morning, the information that will be shared with you is for educational purposes only and should not be used as financial advice. Trading involves risk. Past results do not guarantee future results. Okay? Trading involves risk, so trade at your own risk. This morning, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be diving into the Forex market, looking at a couple of pairs and utilizing a strategy known as ready, set, go to trade binary trades for only 3 minutes. And if we have anything set up, of course, we are going to dive in. So without any further delay, ladies and gentlemen, if you like the information that is being shared with you today, please do smash that like button and share this information far and wide, because this is what we do each and every single Wednesday right here on YouTube at 5 a.m. Central Standard Time, where we trade live. All right. So for a delay, let us dive right in. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and kickstart our morning by looking at some fundamentals. All right. All right. So we're going to start off by looking at forexfactory.com. Let me move this out the way. We're going to start off by looking at forexfactory.com. And forexfactory.com is the website that we use to see if there are any news events that might be affecting us while we are trading. All right. So today being Wednesday, which is 25th, I don't see anything. And somebody might say, but I see something going on right now. Well, that's because I have it filtered on only high impact news. If it is that you want to see everything, then you can go ahead and add everything. You can click all and just apply filter. And what that will do is it will show you all the news. Of course, you can do that on TradingView as well, where you can find different news events that might be affecting you. All right. Today being Wednesday, I just turned on everything, and you guys can see more things here. You have UBS economic expectations. You're gonna have a speech, GBP, new home sales, crude oil inventories, 9:30 a.m. coming out, and that usually moves the market as well. Oil inventories will move. Yeah, last night on Profits After Dark, we sat through CPI. We never really got much of a movement. As a matter of fact, we need to check on those trades. I haven't checked on them since last night. I went straight to bed, guys. Straight to bed. All right. I was so tired. So that's Wednesday. Nothing to affect us. Tomorrow is our last day to trade together, because you guys know we train on Friday. For those of you who may not know, on YouTube, we have a mentorship program. I'm going to put the link to that in the description below. If it is that you require some mentorship, if you want to trade with a community of very talented, very disciplined, very consistent and patient folks, we're here to trade with you. All right. We trade on a daily basis with the exception of Friday and Monday. Monday, we focus on the mind. Friday, we focus on our skills. And between week, we just trade. All right. So if you need a community to trade with, we're right here. We do it on a daily. So nothing here for the news. Let's dive on over to the currency strength meter now. What exactly is the currency strength meter? The currency strength meter is a tool that we use to identify the direction or the movement of the market. And as you can see here, Euro and JPY, if you're looking at Euro versus JPY, Euro would be bullish, all right, because it's very, very strong, and the Japanese yen is very, very weak. So therefore, you know, Euro and Japanese yen, Euro is going up. All right, if you look at USD JPY, same thing. USD is going up. As a matter of fact, before we get started any further, I need to ensure that we are recording. All right, to the cloud. All right, so USD JPY, we're pushing up. We like to trade the AUDs as well. So AUD JPY would be pushing up, although that has a red arrow, which indicates that it could be going down as well. AUD could be dropping, all right, getting weaker. So the momentum that AUD JPY has to go up might be declining. That's all that means. And then you have AUD USD, which USD is stronger than AUD, so you could be going down. Now, there's a very unique thing that we do here to save time. What do we focus on first? We have about 5 to 6 pairs that we trade every morning, but what do we focus on first? Well, I use the strength to identify that. So euro is very strong. So therefore, I'm going to be looking at anything euro, right, to trade. As you can see, it's the strongest. So euro is my first thing to do. What's the weakest? JPY. So the first currency I'm going to look at is euro JPY. What's next? USD is second in strength to euro, so it would have to be a USD pair. USD JPY would be next. Euro USD, that would be the last, because guess what? They're almost equal neck to neck, right? So that's more than likely consolidating. So I'll leave that for last. So let's start off with Euro JPY and USD JPY first. How are we going to do that? Well, I typically use a website or an app known as TradingView. Most people do. All right. TradingView is an amazing platform designed for you to analyze any. When I say any, I mean any asset. All right. You can literally trade any asset here and analyze them. So I'm going to be going over to my layout for profits before sunrise. And that's the layout that has my favorite pairs to trade and my favorite indicators to use as profits before sunrise. So we're going to start off with Euro JPY and then USD JPY, which is right here. So let's kickstart this thing. All right, so I'm going to start off with the 5-minute chart for my analysis. Whoa, look at that buy, man. I hope we hit TP. I'm not going to turn that on right now, spend any time, but I really do hope we hit TP. All right. Let's delete everything first, right? And then we get started. All right, so we're buying the market for Euro JPY. Guys, also make sure your brokers are up and running so you don't fumble around when it's time to get in the market. So the next trade opportunity on the 5-minute chart would be at 5:15. And you guys can see right now that we are pushing down, right? From here to here, we're pushing down. We're coming up to a floor right now, right? What's a floor? Well, a floor is an area of support where price will come down and respect it. And sometimes it respects it, sometimes it doesn't. I should say sometimes, right? And then it pushes up if it respects it. If not, it will break through. And that's kind of one of the things that we have to just accept with trading. It's not an exact science. You know, a lot of people would make it seem as though it's an exact science. It's just simply not, guys. You win some, you lose some. And let's just hope when you win them, you have a really good risk to reward ratio. And when you lose them, let's just hope you don't go off the deep end, right? And get emotional about your loss and try to make up the trade, and then that leads into revenge trading. It also leads into over trading. It does funny things to your brain, guys. I'm telling you, you want to be careful when you're jumping into the market. All right. So 5:14 we're at right now. 5:15 will be the next opportunity. I'm looking to see if price is set up the way I would like it to, and I can see it is pushing down. However, my 5 minutes is not yet below the RSI line, but it is on the zone. And so let's see what the next candlestick has in store for us. I like to take my trades oversold, so we will we will wait for that. So while we wait for 5:15, which is coming up right now, it doesn't look like it's going to touch in the zone. Remember, the euro is very strong, so that's just as much as you might get, right? So 3 minutes would be on the clock. And this is for demonstration purposes for YouTube to see how it is that we take our trades in 3 minutes. Because people are like, you trade in 3 minutes? Yeah, my broker is paying out 83% for this investment, this particular investment. So if it is that I am right, I stand to make 83%. If it is that I am incorrect, then I lose my investment. So the question is, what are you comfortable investing? How much are you willing to lose? Don't bet the car and the house, guys, and the baby and everything. No, make sure that whatever you risk, you're willing to lose. All right. So the 58-second is coming up right now. 3 minutes would be on the clock. 3, 2, 1. You would enter on the closing of the 1 minute candle. Oh, I should have the 1 minute up to show you guys. So that would be this candlestick right here, this one. All right, that would be the 515 that just closed. So your entry would be on the closing of this candlestick right there. And then you're going to be in it for 3 minutes, right? So you're going to be in it for 3 candlesticks. This one is the 1 minute time frame. This is the 5 minute time frame that we analyzed on. And this is the 1 minute time frame that we took the trade on, right? And there are certain things that we want to ensure line up in order for us to take that trade. So guys, usually, like I said, I would wait for the RSI to go below the RSI line to go below the 30% line, which would indicate that it is oversold. In this particular example, I want to show you guys how to take the trade just in the event that the opportunity doesn't present itself again. All right. So that's Euro JPY. We said we were also going to look at USD JPY and see what's going on there. So USD JPY is also similarly there. Price pushed down, did not quite make it to the last level. Somebody says, Mark, what's the last level? Well, the last level would be this stepping stone right here. Whoa, guys, we're pretty close to TP. Sheesh. We are pretty close to TP, guys. We entered here. Price came down, consolidated, and pushed up. We are where we are right now. Wow, absolutely fantastic. I don't need people seeing my stuff here. I need to take this off. I need to take that off. Give me 1 second, guys. 1 second. I don't know why this thing is showing right there. Take this off, please. We don't like to show money over here. All right, good. So we're shooting for 108 pips, right? We're currently at 76.5 pips right now. Guys, for those of you who are on my leverage calls in the nighttime, protect this trade. All right. I'm glad I came on site. Protect this trade. This is the only trade that's running currently from last night. I'm really hoping the others hit TP. If they didn't, oh well. If they did, oh well. So I really hope that you guys move your stops into profit. I'm gonna move it right below this last zone here, guys. And if it hits that target, wonderful. If not, I'll secure the 50 pips also, and I'll be quite fine with it. And we'll come back to it when I finish profits before sunrise, just to check on everything for you guys. All right. But definitely, I want to take this off entirely so we can do profits after that, profits before sunrise trade. Let me take this off totally. Positions. Orders. All right, good. I can leave positions. Yeah, I guess I could leave positions. Yeah, that's not too much in the way. All right. So let's go ahead and delete. And let's look at see what's going on here. So if price continues to push up, which I assume it will, because USD, as we check the currency strength meter, let's double check. The currency strength meter is indeed telling us that the USD is still stronger than the Japanese yen. So we're still expecting price to continue pushing up. Well, where exactly do we expect price to continue pushing up? There is a pattern that we look for. There is a pattern. And it's not new to trading. I mean, everybody knows it. But we utilize it in our strategy on a daily. And that is the break and retest. Okay? The break and the retest. What are we breaking? What are we retesting? All right, so you're going to see that we have a floor here. I explained to you guys earlier it was the support. And then we also have a ceiling here. Notice that price was consolidating inside that area. We call it a price trap. And then it broke out. And then it came right down to this area. This is the retest. So now we're looking to see if price is going to give us a move to the upside so we can actually participate in this movement to the upside. Well, we wait for something very specific in order to get into that trade. So we're looking for price to come all the way back down to here, then push back up. Now also leverage traders, if price breaks below this floor, I'm closing the trade. Okay, if price breaks below this floor, I'm closing the trade. Why? Because that would indicate a change of character, right? It would indicate that the power that we had trending to the upside is dying, and there is a possibility. There's a possibility for price to turn around and start trending down. I don't want to get out of the trade. All right. So we're looking for a convincing candle on USD JPY 522. All right, 522. And it's pushing up now. Also, guys, we only have 2 minutes left. So a lot of my folks know we are 3-minute traders. But again, if you're comfortable taking this for 2 minutes, you can see where price is now pushing up. The 5 minutes is pushing up. The 1 minute is pushing up. You only literally have 2 minutes on the clock. So you'll be waiting for the 58-second here to count down, and you'll be getting in right before the next candle starts, which is right now. So that would be your entry on the closing of this candle for you to get in on that trade right here. Okay. So that's how we do it each and every single morning. By the way, let me go check on that Euro JPY. I'm not even sure if it what it did. All right. So in the seriously, Euro JPY, seriously. Well, the truth is, like I said, it wasn't really set up yet. See, now it's actually where I'd like it to be. I would love to take the trade. No is when I'd actually look to take the trade. All right. So let me see how this plays out for 525. I'm going to see if there are any floors. Okay. So there's one right there. And there's another one down here. All right. So we'll be looking for the rejection of that area to push up. And we'll be looking for the rejection here to push up if it gets there. Okay. All right. So that's Euro JPY, and it is where I'd like it to be. Oh, come on. You're pushing up too soon, brother. Why can't you wait on me? Wait on me, man. Oh, well, it is indeed trying to push up now. That USD JPY, let's see how it's looking. If you guys are comfortable taking that for 2 minutes, let's see, 1 minute, now 2 minutes. It's in profit right now, but it may not stay there. So let's see what it wants to do. But this definitely did give us a push up on the 5 minute here, and it gave us a push on the 1 minute. So you could be looking at a clear. You have a couple of seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2. It just dropped below. It just dropped below. So that's why I don't like 2-minute trades. So 525 is here now, guys. I'm gonna be looking to see if I personally can get into these trades right now. So let's see if USD JPY gives me the push and it is green. I'm gonna be in it to win it. So let me go ahead and ensure 3 minutes is on the clock. All right, so I just put 3 minutes on the clock. And when it gets to the 58th second, if this candle is green, I am going to put in my position. If it is not, then I will not. It's very objective. It either is or isn't. All right, same thing with the Euro JPY. I'm going to put 3 minutes on the clock. All right. And if it gives me a green candlestick, I'm going to be in it to win it. So that's Euro JPY, 3 minutes on the clock. All right. So I did not get that on my side, on my broker. I got a doji actually. So I'm selecting 3 minutes again. What gives for USD JPY? Did not get it either for USD JPY. So I'm selecting 3 minutes again. All right. And let's see. So USD JPY is giving me a green candle now. So on the 58 second, I will pull the trigger on this trade idea right here. And that's USD JPY. So I'm ensuring 3 minutes is on the clock. And we're at the 50 right now. 50 second, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58. That's the entry for me right there. Euro JPY did not give me a convincing candle. USD JPY did. So let's check Euro JPY. See, Euro JPY candle was red. So I did not get a convincing candle. USD JPY candle was green. So I did, and I entered on that candlestick right there. Okay. And you guys should have heard my broker click onto it. So we'll see if I'm going to clear that trade or not. Look at the 5-minute analysis and look at the reaction. See, it's the reaction when we're trading binary. If anything, what we're interested in is the reaction, not necessarily the distance price will travel, but the reaction at a particular price point. Okay. And in this situation, we're looking at the floor here and this particular candle, 525. We're looking at the action of that candlestick. And we're just hoping that it continues to push up and gives us green so we can get a win. All right. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So be it. All right. And this is the ceiling that we need to now break in order for us to continue moving up in this trend. All right. Let's look at a couple other pairs. I think AUD JPY was also looking. No, I think let's go back to the currency strength meter real quick. Refresh. How are my students out there? How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? Anytime on YouTube, I tend to not check in on you guys as often, right? I check in on you guys right now. How are you guys doing? Let me clear out all these alerts. Man, these alerts are from last night. Sheesh. Clearing out alerts like crazy. All right. So AUD JPY, currency strength meter. All right. So AUD, let's refresh. AUD still strong. JPY still weak. All right. Cool beans. All right. So USD JPY has about 30 seconds left on it. Let's go back over and check on her, see how she's doing. All right. So we have 1, 2. So this is the last candle that we're on right now, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, this is the candle that we got started with. And we have 10 seconds left. How do we know? Well, the counter is right here on the candlestick. So we have 3, 2, 1, boom. That's a clear, guys. That's a clear. That's a clear. You heard it on my broker. This was the candle that did it for us just now. So guys, you recognize why it is I wait for the RSI to go oversold. It just makes sense. It gives me more momentum to the upside for the trade to clear, for the trade to run, right? It gives me more indication that the trade is turning around. But look at this analysis. Look at this analysis. This is a good leverage move. This is a good leverage move, guys. I should have pointed that out earlier. I'm thinking about a million things. But this is a good leverage move for my leverage traders. The closing on that 5-minute candle up to the zone. is 15 pips, right? That's a good trade. I'll go for it. But that's an absolutely fantastic analysis. It's a textbook practical operation of a trend breaking, retesting, going in for the move. We just made 83% on our money. 83%. Guys, that's no joke. It's just amazing. Look at how that USD JPY just took off. That's what you call a runaway trade. All right, that's a runaway trade. That's nice. Let me check in with my students here and see what you guys are saying. All right, cleared the UJ. Paul says, I'm in that UJ. Paul, why are you not over on YouTube? Suzanne, get over to YouTube. Type over there. All right. Let me see what the guys are saying over on YouTube. Come on, man. Come on, man. Let's go over to YouTube over here and just see. In the UJ right now. Great. All right. All right. Let's go ahead and mute that. All right, cool beans. Hey, so you guys are over there. Cleared the JJ. All right. Cleared the JJ. Wonderful. Loving it, guys. Loving it, loving it, loving it. All right, perfect. Coolio. So runaway trade. Let's look at a couple others. We were in Euro JPY. Well, not in it, but we were looking at Euro JPY. Look at the move, guys. Look at the move. I can't make this stuff up. I just simply can't make this stuff up. Look at the move on Euro JPY. That's amazing. Mr. Ellis, I see your hands up. Talk to me. What's up?
Yeah, good morning. On UJ, it also made a JMO 60 move on the crisscross,
Yes, I see it
and
right
it
here.
and that went as well.
Yes, I see it right there. So for those of you who took the JMO 60, which is another amazing strategy we have here, going beyond the charts, ladies and gentlemen, with this thing, I'm telling you, if you can learn this skill, like Mr. Ellis just said, the JMO 60 is the crisscross and the MACD right here, guys. Another strategy here that we utilize. A lot of the students love it. So easy to use. 1 minute, 2 minutes, you're in it to win it. That also gave a nice setup. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the things that we point out here is that there is no one way to get this thing done. All right. There's no one way to trade, actually. There's so many different ways to trade. But the real question is, what works for you? What works for you? What can you stay consistent to doing? What can you stay disciplined to doing? And what can you be patient with? What type of setup, trade idea can you be patient enough to wait for it to set up? See, I'm patient to wait for the RSI to be overbought or oversold. Someone else might be patient for the crisscross on the MACD, right? Somebody else might be patient for the zone to be hit. And that's, they only take when the zone, when this comes down to here and hits that zone, that's the only time they take the trade. You know, what works for you? So guys, look, the USD JPY, absolutely fantastic move to the upside. The only reason why I would not have taken that for a leverage trade is because guess what? We're already in a leverage trade right here, right? We're already in a leverage trade right here running 86 pips right now in the positive. All right, 5 contracts on that. That's looking beautiful. So price did not go below here. So you know what I'll be doing right now, guys? Once price breaks this ceiling, I'm moving my stop up to below this level. Students, I hope you guys are hearing me. If you're still in USD JPY, if price breaks this level, I'm moving my stops up to this break and retest zone. I'm going to be protecting my trade right there. Okay. All right, let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. Thank you for sharing, Mr. Ellis. Appreciate you. All right, so EJ, what are we doing? So EJ already blasted up, and I'm pretty much done with EJ. I'm done with UJ. Let's go over to the other pairs and see what they're doing. AUD JPY is consolidating, and it's consolidating in an uptrend. So we're looking to take it out of the uptrend. And so that's definitely not set up as yet because we would need it to take it off the floor like it did right here at 820. 820, we got the move, but we weren't focused on it. So we kind of made that one slide. Yeah, you're lucky. You're lucky today, AJ. You're lucky we didn't come here in time. But the truth is it's consolidating. And we know that because on the currency strength meter, well, it's not really that close at all. AUD is stronger. So it just consolidated for a bit, but it's moving to the upside. It has some strength. And so I definitely could have been looking for a buy off this floor here if we had gotten to it earlier. All right, not going to lie. Why? Because the RSI is indeed oversold, as you can see here, and then pushed up. All right, so I'm not going to lie. I would have taken that. And we are in a zone consolidating, coming from this massive, massive push up, right? I believe that we took that last night too, and we should have TP'd. I don't know. We took like 3 trades last night. I don't know which one TP'd. I'll check afterwards. So AUD JPY, if indeed we were going to take another trade, ladies and gentlemen, we would have to make sure that it breaks, it retests, and then pushes up. All right. Now, the next thing is GJ. Let's see what GJ is doing. That's GBP JPY. All right, so GBP JPY is testing a floor on the 5-minute time frame over here. I'm not going to delete this. I'm not going to delete this because it seems pretty accurate. Why do we have a trade here and then an exit here? That's weird. Oh, this one actually hit stop loss. Okay. So this one came down. We entered here. This one hit stop loss here, guys. So this GJ went down a little bit too low before going back up. Ah, I see. No worries. So the stop loss was below this low. Right? We entered here. It did respect it. It did give us a zone trade, zone to zone, but then throughout the night, it just dived all the way down. 12:40 a.m. it hit our stops right here. And then it ran, right? It took out your stop and then ran. We see it happen all the time, right? Man, oh man. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is go ahead and delete that. And let's start fresh with profits before sunrise. So we have a zone here. We have a zone here. So we're doing what we call price trapping right now. We are trapping price. And it's now 5:40, 40 minutes past the hour. Who says you can't trade within an hour, guys? Who says before you get off and go off to work or get the kids to school, you can't get in and make a couple bucks in the market? Who says that? Because we did it live today, and we do it live every day, right? An hour a day could possibly keep poverty away. So price is pulling back down. We get to the floor, and we're now looking to see if we can take price back up, right? And that's where we are right now. What's next? The next move would be for price to break out of that area, give us a retest, and then continue moving just like we did earlier, right? Or break the floor and retest to keep on going down, which means that it's going to be change in direction and moving more into a downtrend, because that's possible. But either way, GBP JPY, if we're taking it for the buy, it's just not ready yet. We would need it to come back down to the 30% for the RSI. Let's look at GBP USD. All right, so GBP USD is free falling. I wonder why. GBP USD. Well, that's why USD is stronger than GBP. USD has an up arrow, but free falling like that though? Come on. Not that strong. Well, I guess it is. Not gonna look at GBP USD at all at this time. AUD USD. Nice. AUD USD absolutely rocketed up. What's going on here? What did this move do? It looks like we entered the sell. Buy. It looks like I'm not sure. It looks like this one got stopped out too. Oh yes, I do remember this trade. This was the AUD news trade, and we entered here. I think I moved into profit, and it came and stopped me out here, and then kept on moving. Should have left the oh look. Oh man, should have left the stop loss, man. Should have left the stop loss. I think I moved the stop loss into profit before going to bed. Oh, anyway, at least we closed out with some profit. But look at that move. Jeez. Jeez. We'll look at them later tonight, guys. I'm gonna get caught up looking at it now. We're on profits before sunrise. Let's do this. Man, listen. Man. So anyways, so AUD USD is in sell mode, and we know that to be true. Why? Because USD is stronger than the AUD only by 2 bars, but it still matters. So we're going down. Plus, we are below the moving average, the EMA, the exponential moving average we have here. You notice it changed from green to red. That means we are in sell mode. All right. So because we're in sell mode, I'm going to ask the question, where are we selling from? Where would we be selling from? Well, this was the last floor that was broken right here. It got broken. It retested it here and then dropped. You see that? And we're coming up to test it again. So that could be another level for us to take another drop. Okay. So if it breaks past that, we'll look for another level. But until then, we're looking for price to respect this area here and then give us a move to the downside. Okay. And that's AUD USD for my folks who have AUD USD to invest. The time now is 5:45. We're just now at the 70 on the RSI. You can see that we're having a rejection here. You guys know this kind of candlestick already. You know that candlestick. We talked about it on Friday. All right. So this next candlestick coming up would be your entry candle. Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa. Come on now. All right. All right. Hands off. Look at that movement, guys. I'm telling you, we're looking for the reactions here, guys. Remember that candlestick? Remember I told you about that candlestick on Friday. What does that candlestick signal? All right. I rest my case. I rest my case. All right. Major drop on that move right there on the 1 minute. If you are brave enough to take that, your entry would be on the closing of that candle. If you're not brave enough to take that candlestick because it's that huge, usually wait for the pullback, which would typically come around where I just dropped the green dotted line. You ask why? Well, that gets a little bit more in depth with the training on imbalances and candle efficiency, and that you can get all of that lesson when you join our mentorship program, and we have our classes, all right, each and every single Friday. So if you're brave enough, guys, and you are able to risk that trade, taking it right here, then you're in it to win it. Looking at the MACD, didn't really get the cross, also below the zero line for the MACD users, that might have not been the most ideal trade, but definitely because of this candlestick here and what it represents, yeah, we're going down. All right, so that's AUD USD. And then lastly, the very last currency pair for us to take a look at is Euro USD. Euro USD. What you saying to me? Let's check on the currency strength meter real quick. Euro USD. So Euro and USD kind of neck to neck. Euro slightly stronger. So we should be seeing more upside movement, and we are above the moving average. We are above the moving average. Oh. All right. So we are above the moving average. So we are, yes, pushing to the upside. So let's see if we're done with this retracement, because when you zoom out, guys, what do you see here? Not looking at the individual candlestick, but just looking at the motion. You notice you have this big push up, and then you have somewhat of a pullback. And then in addition to that, candlesticks are pretty big. Compared to this side, look at this side. So you have to be able to start picking out those little differences, because these things help you to have an understanding of what is going on in the market. All right. We're not going to get in depth and in detail with that right now. Don't have the time for that. But I'm just pointing that out, guys. Just something to be said about that. All right. Something to be said about that. So what are we doing here? Well, on Euro USD, what we need to see is you saw that price came all the way down to here, right? And then it kind of just stopped and turned around, pushed up, retested this level, dropped, then broke that level. Then the last high for it to contend with was right here. Okay, it did come up to it, respected it, fell, respected it again, fell, and so you're trapped in that space right now in the consolidation. Remember, Euro and USD are pretty much neck and neck with the strength. So, you just need to simply wait right now to see what price is going to do. It could come here. It could respect the ceiling again, come back down to the floor. And because it's not strong enough, it respects the floor and goes back up to the ceiling. And then it respects the ceiling and it comes back down to the floor. And it just continues to consolidate. Or it could break through, because the Euro got stronger than the USD. The buyers got strong enough to break through that level. And then you get a retest of that level. And then you look for that push up. That would be your entry for the buy. But if it decides to sell, you have to wait for price to break the floor or the support area, wait for it to retest that area, and then take it down for the sell. Okay? So those are the options for Euro USD. Which one will it do? I don't know. I really don't. It's consolidating right now. I can tell you that much. So if you wanted to take a trade, it would be off the ceiling right here for a sell. And if you had to take a trade, it would be off the floor for the buy. When it breaks through and closes above that level, then you're waiting for price to come back down to give you a retest of that floor, that ceiling, now a floor, to go back up. Okay? or you're waiting for price to break through the floor to retest to give you a move down. Either one. So that's Euro USD. And at this point, we don't really know which way it's going. All right, that's it, guys. We're done. We're done analyzing all the pairs. I took one trade and cleared it today. We had one clean setup on USD JPY. And as you guys can see, it's still rocketing up there. We're still hoping that it will break through this area. It tested it once, tested it a second time. If it fails, guys, I'm coming out of my leverage position right here. Okay, I'm really hoping that it breaks through. And this is also one of the things that I'm going to talk about before we go. We had mentioned this on Mindset Monday. You want to hold your winners and cut your losers quickly. Why? Because you will lose in the market. No doubt about it. You will lose. But how well do you lose? Are you a professional loser? Do you know how to lose well? Do you have proper risk management and high emotional intelligence so that when you do happen to take a loss, you can deal with it emotionally? Because that's what trading is all about. It's about you being able to manage your emotions while in the market. Guys, as human beings, we have natural endorphins. We have natural adrenaline that flows through us. We have the fight or flight syndrome that takes over. Anytime fear is there, we have natural greedy tendencies. Can you control and keep those in check? If you can't, this is not for you, at least not right now. Don't think that you're going to come here and make $1 million and make this lavish lifestyle living until you have those things in check. And even then, I guarantee you, the person you will become in the process of becoming a professional trader, that ain't even going to be your goal. Your goal is going to be more of self-development. It's going to be teaching you not just how to be successful here, but how to be successful in life, in general. In anything that you decide to do, you're going to have discipline, you're going to have patience, you're going to have consistency right across the board. Whatever you're going to do, you're going to have more emotional intelligence. You're going to act despite how you're feeling. You're going to start using a little bit more logic and critical thinking. Guys, this is a life skill. And it's not just to make money. Money is just a byproduct of the person that you're going to become. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I am so grateful for everyone who stopped by to spend some time with us and watch this video. If you're still here right now, go ahead and click on the link in our description below and join our mentorship program. Become a part of our community where we will learn and earn together in the largest financial markets in the world. Guys, all I can say to you is try it. You might like it, right? And if you don't, then you don't. But what we showed you today, what we showed you whenever it is that you're watching this video, this evening, tonight, whenever, what we showed you is how you can do this in the comfort of your home, wherever you are in the world, with strategies, proven, time-tested strategies that are very easy to understand, very easy to use. Don't get intimidated by these markets, guys. These candlesticks, red and green, I can make them black and white if I want to. Okay? Don't get intimidated by that. A lot of numbers, somebody thought, hey, look, this is all about calculations and numbers. I can't do that. Come on. You can do anything you put your mind to. And this is not about numbers and calculation. It's more about pattern recognition. And you know who can do that? Babies can do that. Babies have the greatest ability to do pattern recognition. So come on, folks. What's your excuse? Are you tired of living the same way that you're living? Well, try something different. All right. This is trading. This is investing live. You got a one-on-one tutorial this morning as to how we do it. And we do it big. All right. So it's 5:55, guys. We have some alerts going off right now, but that's it. I'm done for the morning. I'm going to close out these alerts, and hopefully we can look at some of those leverage trades we had set up. And yeah, let us clear these things out real quick. How you guys doing on Zoom? My students over here, drop in the chat y'all scores today. Drop y'all scores in the chat. Let me know so we can document. Drop y'all results in the chat, guys. Drop y'all results in the chat. Drop y'all results in the chat. And drop y'all results in the chat on YouTube too. I really appreciate you guys coming over on YouTube, man. I love it. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you so very much. It does mean a lot. All right, I see the 1-0, 1-0, 1-0. Let's go, Susan. 1-0 for Paul. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what I'm talking about, man. 1-0. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. On YouTube, let's see. All right. GJ clear 2. I see. All right. 3-1. 3-0. Linda, let's go. Let's go, Linda. 3-1. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Haley Hill 1-0. Doing the thing. All right. That's what's up, guys. That's what's up. I don't know how this looks with the YouTube and the thing in the background. I have no clue. But guys, I know my video is not as clean. I'm gonna fix that. Still working on it, trying to figure that out. It's something between Zoom and the encoding of Zoom and the video camera, and it's limiting, and I'll figure it out. Guys, I'm new to this. All right, I don't have a million subscribers and all these fancy things like all these other guys, but I'm getting there. I am gonna get there because this is a skill set that we're bringing to the world, guys. You guys thought that this market was oversaturated. Well, it's not oversaturated with people who are really doing this thing at a high level and doing it live. All right. So I think that's where we have the benefit. It is 5:58. We are done. We're done. And again, I am grateful. It's my plum pleasing pleasure to have been able to navigate you guys through these trading charts this morning. We're gonna have a few more opportunities for you to participate in the market with none other than JMax, otherwise known as Empress, on the chart at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where you're going to be on the walk, right? You get to participate in the markets with an amazing trader, such a good educator. She breaks the charts down like it's nobody's business, right? Makes it so easy to understand. I really recommend that you guys go on to her session. And then we will have Profits After Dark later tonight. Profits After Dark later tonight. We're going to be looking at those leverage trades that we put on the board last night and see what they actually did today. I'm going to be moving up my stops right now, guys. Move up my stop. Let's see. Let's move up my stops before we go. Guys, please don't forget to move up your stops. Do it now. Do it now. Don't hesitate. Don't skip a beat. Let me turn it on so I can see it and move it up to here. All right. So I'm locking in 66 pips. Locking in 66 pips, guys. All right. So let's see how that transpires. I'm going to keep my eyes on it. Gonna keep my eyes on it. Gonna keep my eyes on it. Keep my eyes on the price. Let's see something here. All right, so we're locking in just about 2. All right, that's great. All right, guys, We are done. Finito. Benito. We're heading on up for that TP. Let's hope we smash it. If we don't, no problem. It's either TP or stop loss from here. We'll see. It's either 100 pips or 65 pips, right? And somebody's saying, well, Mark, I'm just going to take it right now. Then take it then. Go ahead. All right? Close out. Take it. Run. You did a good job, right? Holding out until now. Well, hey, it didn't take much. We were sleeping when we did it. Anyways, guys, with that being said, it's so great. I'm just so grateful again. Thank you guys for coming on. My name is Mark with a C, Chasing Trades, and we are going. No, we don't chase trades. I need to change the lyrics to that song. I need to change the lyrics to that song. We don't chase trades. Let's go, guys. Let's go. We're out. We are out. Let me close out the trade. Let me close out the trading session. May the divine forces in me greet the divine forces in you. May you all manifest each and every heart's desire. Ashe family, one love. Have an amazing rest of your day. All right. I am Mark with a C. This is Beyond the Chart. You are on Profits Before Sunrise. If it is that you want to join our mentorship program, go ahead and click in the show notes below. I'm going to have a link there for you to do so. All right. If it is that you just want to join our live calls, you are able to do that as well. Okay. So with that being said, guys, peace. I'm out.
Wake up. Oh yeah. Rock with a C. Yeah, let's go. Binary options trading. Profits before sunrise. Candlesticks are dancing. Charts are looking right. Numbers on the rise. Making moves all night. Profits. Ooh, yeah. Before the morning light. Trading on that hustle. Get it right. Downside shining. Binary is lining. Mark with a C grinding. Success never hiding. Feeling that adrenaline. Charts keep on bubbling. Profits in my view. Binary trade through. Profits. Ooh, yeah. Before the morning light. Trading on that hustle. Get it right. Adrenaline, charts keep on bubbling. Profits in my view. Binary trade profits. Ooh, yeah. Before the morning light. Trading on that hustle. Get it right.